Welcome back to Input Fishing. So I was at this spot in the last video, but I was getting nice sized crappie in that video. I want to see if I can get nice sized crappie again at this same spot in this video. Now a lot has changed since the last time I was here. It's been a few days. We've had quite a bit of rain, 2 cold fronts. Cold front just came in yesterday, so it's cooler today, but not too bad. We were below freezing this morning. We're around 51, 52 right now. It's a little cooler in the shade. I'm a little bundled up because even though we got some warm temps on the weather apps, the wind is up and it's a shady spot, so it doesn't feel in the 50s right now. And as the sun goes down, it's going to feel even cooler. That's maybe bad news for my comfort, but not for crappie fishing. This is Texas, and winter crappie fishing is not a bad thing. So let's see what we can do today. I'm gonna probably get some fish for the house too. I've only brought one rod down here, and I plan to just fish the jig. We're gonna start with this. This is a Bobby Garland baby shadow on a 1/16 ounce jig head. That is the Chartreuse Red Glitter. Seems to work really well at this spot. We're gonna fish it about 2.5 feet underneath a cork. Of course, we're using a weighted cork. You could probably tell, maybe by the noise, maybe by the water moving, we do have a nice flow. That's what the rain has done, and that might be a good thing. Last time I was here, I was getting good sized crappie out of this flow. I was fishing right over where dude is fishing. So let's fish right here by the dam. It's like 3:30 right now, so we're here at the perfect time. Probably gonna start getting a good bite around 4 something. Sunset is gonna be at 6:42 this afternoon, so we have plenty of time to fish. There's quite a bit of rocks right here, and there's gonna be fish staged up around those rocks. Whoa, there we go. That was a nice takedown. My method is to just throw this out and not really even work it. I'm just pop it if it gets stuck on a rock, and I'm just gonna let it flow. Like I said, there's a lot of rocks here, so that's a good thing. There's a lot of structure, but there's also a man-made structure. You see these walls here where the water's coming out from under the ground from the dam? Underneath the water right there where the rod tip is pointing is a wall that's underneath the water. Now just the dam side of it, there's probably going to be fish staged up, so we're going to throw the float in there just like I did and let it come this way, maybe pop it a couple of times every now and then. There should be fish staged up right on that, pretty much either side of that wall that's under the water. There's also rocks this side of it right up on the wall. You can see them from where I'm at. You might be able to see them yourself. Now I got my bait right on the inside of that. Oh, there we go. We had a takedown. I got to reposition. So I'm going to do that over and over again and see if I can pull a fish up out of there. They're in there because that's a shady spot. Because we still got the sun. The sun's on the water. So right now, your bite's going to come from a shady spot. But here later on, there'll be more fish in open water cruising in this flow, hitting bait. This dog's interested in jumping for that float.
Good luck, man. Take it easy.
All right. Have a good one. That dude just left. Now I can have this spot back. This is a good position to fish this pool from. Here we go. Just like that. The way I set the hook when I'm fishing a slack line like that is I pull up and reel at the same time because I need to get this slack up. Now that's an undersized crappie. Whoa, there he goes. Nope. Yep, he's gone. Well, that method worked out perfect. Let's just put this back out over there towards that bank and let it drift and pop it every now and then. fishing that slack line again. There's a bit of a wind down here, so it's putting a bow on the line, and I'm just letting it drift. Occasionally I'll reel up some slack, but if I reel up too much slack, it'll drift too far this way. I want it to drift with the current, with the flow, as long as possible. Here we go. Nice. What do we got? Oh, we're not hitting those big sizes today, people, but let's check it out. Pretty little fish. See why they call them paper mouths? Man, I'm surprised I got him in. That hook was just hanging there. He wasn't even really hooked. It's just in there. Nice. Oh, here we go. Oh, this one feels better. Oh, people, the sizes are there. They're bigger. It's bigger. I'm not making sense because that is a nice slab. Look at that, son. Woo-wee. You want to eat that? I'm sure you do. Woo, give me a sec. I gotta make sense. 12-inch crappie already on the stringer. Let's see if we can get some more to put on there. That is really beautiful. Here we go. Finally. Nice. Undersized, but nice. All right, what do we got here? What do we got here? A lot of time has gone by since that last little dink. We might have a keeper. We're gonna have to measure this. Just a ½ inch over. They got to be 10 inches here in the state of Texas, and he's 10.5. Keeper. I know you can't see this real well because we're losing the light, but there's a fat warmouth caught right in front of me. Can you see that? It's a nice size warmouth. I'm gonna let this one go. All right. Time to go fry some fish, people. All right, there's our fillets. Nice 4 fillets. Got them in some ice water. Let's put them in some batter. I'm not going to dredge these in egg or milk. I'm just going to put them straight in this bag. It's full of Cajun fish fry. Put them all in there at once. To the side there, I've already got my pan with my oil in it heating up right now. It's nowhere near ready. Shake those babies up. That is a nice sizzle right there. Gonna get them all in here real quick. Probably gonna crowd this pan. It's not always a good idea to crowd the pan, but these are gonna cook pretty fast. It'll work out fine. It's not too crowded. I'm working with a medium heat. It's probably gonna be maybe 3 to 4 minutes per side, something like that, but I'm gonna turn them as I feel needed and just kind of watch it. As you can see, I don't have a lot of oil in this pan at all. I don't really want more oil than that. When these go soft, when they're flaky, they'll be done. I have tried using these chopsticks I have to the side over here for that ramen, which we're going to put the fish on. I've tried using these before to cook crappie, and the crappie gets so flaky, it's not easy to use the chopsticks, but I do like using my chopsticks to cook. This spatula is working out really good. This fish is coming along pretty good. This one is curling on us. Well, it's just as I thought. The fish is done before the ramen, so we're gonna have to pull them out. As you can see, looky here, they're flaking apart already. Doesn't take long to cook these smaller fillets. It's because they're not super thick. Would have been nice if they were a little thicker, but at least they were keeper sizes. Think this is going to be a nightmare? Oh no! Try to get that in Tokyo. That is looking good, man. All right, I want to eat this now. You're not the only ones watching me. Two dogs over there on the couch. This is good. Wow. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. I'm going to finish eating this. See you next time.